Hey guys, it's Katie with Factory Direct Craft, and today I'm going to show you how to make these adorable Valentine's Day envelopes. These are perfect to send with your kids to school on Valentine's Day with all their little notes inside. It has a little button closure so it keeps everything in place, and you can even put their initials on the front. So what you need for this project are some felt sheets, a hot glue gun, a pair of scissors, an embroidery needle, some embroidery floss. I used little foam heart stickers and some buttons. So once you have all your materials together, let's go ahead and get started. These Valentine's Day envelopes are a super fun project to do with your kids. They can take them to school and put all the little notes that they get in them. And it's just a lot of fun to make. So the first step is making your envelope shape. So you're going to want to go ahead and take a piece of felt. I used red last time, so I'll do pink this time. And we're going to create the flap that will fold over. So take your corners and fold them in until they meet in the middle. I'm just going to crease that so I can have a clear mark of where that is for my folding. There we go. Once that's done, take your hot glue and run it along all three edges of your triangle, getting as close to the outside of it as you can, because you want it to stay down nice and firm. So once that's done, you can go ahead and fold it in. And push it down. Nice. Now that we have the first corner done, go ahead and do the second corner. And there we go. The next step is adding the button and the closure. So the button, the closure actually rather, is going to go on the bottom of this part of your envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and use, let's use a hot pink embroidery floss. Cut a piece that's a little over 1 foot long, just so you have enough to work with, and knot the end. And once we have that knot on, we're going to go ahead and thread our embroidery needle. And we're going to create a small loop down at the bottom center. So you can fold this down and you'll see kind of where that will be. So I'm just going up through and down the other side. And then this button, closure is going to close on a button. So go ahead and pull out the button that you're going to use. I'll use this one. And we want to set it right underneath this closure and pull the closure tight so we know that it's long enough to go around the button, but as tight as it can be. And there we go. Then you can go ahead and knot your embroidery floss on the other side. And cut it off, leaving a really small tail, because that's going to show on the front of your envelope. There we go. Next is adding the button. So we're going to go ahead and thread that needle again. Knot the end. And attach the button right to the front and center of our envelope. And just knot that off when you're done. So that will just connect to your loop right there. Okay, now it's time to decorate your envelope. So we're gonna decorate, you can decorate both sides if you want. The main decoration on this side is the stamp. So what you wanna do is you'll wanna cut a piece of felt. Just go to the corner of your piece of felt and cut a little like 1 inch by 1 inch square. And this is going to be the little stamp on the corner of our envelope. So now I'm just going to take the edges and I'm going to do a little zigzag cutout of them. But you can do whatever you want. That's what's so great about this project, is it really leaves a lot of room for creativity. Kids love to help you with it and put on all the decorations and choose what they want. So it's just a lot of fun. Also, if you have a sharp enough pair of pattern scissors, those would work really well for this. And there we go. There's our little stamp. Now you just apply a drop of hot glue around the edges and place it on the front there. Now in the middle of this stamp, we can use a little felt heart. I'm going to use a hot pink one, foam heart, excuse me, and you just peel the backing off and stick it on right in the center. And now it's starting to look more and more like a little letter. So some more things you can do to decorate your envelope is you can add embroidery, stitching all around the outside edge, or you can make a little name initial tag for the front, which is what I did. I cut out a rectangle piece of felt and I embroidered some initials in it. So then all you do to attach that, again, is just with your glue, running it around the edges, and placing that front and center. It's a good way to keep track of whose envelope is whose as well. Well, there you have it. There is my finished envelope. I'll show you an example of one that I made earlier. And this one has some embroidery floss, and you can see what that closure looks like. So the button just slides right in, and you have the embroidery floss around the top. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a lot of fun with this project. Thanks so much for watching.